You're listening to The Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
Woo wee! We just heard some Opeth, April. What was it? Ethereal?
Close enough.
Wow. All right.
Ethereal, I believe.
Ethereal. Yeah, that sounds a lot better.
It was nowhere near what you said.
Yeah, son of a bitch. Arch Enemy, Diva, Satanica,
Strike 2.
and Iced Earth, When the Night Falls. I am Luco Blaze with Morgan Danielle.
Broadcasting from Antarctica.
Yeah, it's freezing bars outside, and we are here with 1/3 of Beyond Death.
Beyond Death.
Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, what you do in the band, and who's missing and what they do in the band.
How's it going, everybody out there in internet land? I'm John Corson from Beyond Death. I'm the guitar player singer for Beyond Death. Obviously, my bandmates can't be here tonight, but hopefully if they're listening, hope they're having fun. Hope they're not as cold as we are.
They're all in their rooms, all under the blankets.
I wish I was under my electric blanket right now.
Your mom. What are the names, the rest of the band members, and what are they doing?
The drummer for our band is Zebulon Jurgens.
Yes, that is his
Monster.
real name.
Monster on the drums.
He's pretty good. Then we got Luke Neeson on the bass. Also a fantastic musician. He's also a guitar player as well, and he's also a singer. We'll see if we can get him to start singing in the band, hopefully soon.
Some backgrounds or
Yeah.
switching off, and there
Hey,
you go.
if he's able to do it, might as well utilize it for the future.
Hells yeah. So tell us a little bit about Beyond Death. The spelling of death is not like the typical death. What does Beyond DE-TH mean?
Basically, behind that, I mean, it was just slightly it was because of copyright purposes. And also, like, I just, it's metal. Like, that's cooler. Like, who needs an A?
Why don't you just throw some random umlauts on like any other letter?
They're not Motley
We could.
Crue.
We'll see.
that's
we might
metal.
have some design changes in the future. You never know. It'll make something wacky.
It should have been Beyond Life. Li-Fe.
Good one, Morgan.
Beyond lie spelled with a Y.
Stand in the
There you go.
corner.
You gotta be different to stay ahead.
So you came up with the name? Someone who came up with that?
Yeah, I actually came up with that name years and years and years ago, and it kind of just stuck with me. Just never really could think of anything better, and it just stuck with me. I couldn't think of anything else. I'm like, well, you might as well just keep it. It works. People remember it, and that's the most important thing, to me at least.
Now, when did the band form? You've probably gone through multiple different lineup changes throughout the...
Officially, we formed last winter, 2011, going into 2012. That was the lineup where we first started playing out. Our first show was in March of last year. And right then, that was pretty much the beginning of the actual Beyond Death kind of thing.
So how did you find everyone to put this together?
Surprisingly, through Craigslist ads.
That's, what I've heard a lot
A lot of
of
people do
bands
that.
finding band members through Craigslist.
That's how I found this position.
And actually, with my drummer Zeb, he at the time Never We See, Tim Scarecrow's project was looking for a drummer, and he contacted Tim, and me and Tim were jamming at the time, and Tim had already found a drummer, so then he had Zeb contact me. And shockingly enough, a year before that, me and Zeb had already met through a Craigslist ad, but he was still up in Wisconsin, and he was busy with some other groups, and it just didn't work out. And then somehow by fate, we ended up meeting again, and everything got rolling.
Crazy. So we were discussing earlier before the interview that you guys live a far distance from each other. So how is practice working where you guys are able to collaborate and figure out how songs are going to be played?
That's something we're working out for the future right now. Obviously, with the distance between us, we're totally kind of cool with the whole track sharing idea, sending each other things. We're going to try to probably work out some sort of rehearsal thing. We just haven't gotten the kinks down yet, I guess. But that's going to happen. I mean, with a lot of the songs, we've been playing them for so long. Obviously, we can just perform them on our own time and then be, pretty much set for shows where all of us are usually on point, so it's not really too big of a deal, and then we all trust each other in the band. So it hasn't been a problem yet.
But you guys have a distance to travel, like Zebulon drives from Madison and
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, and then you got somebody driving from Elgin. You got you in Chicago. You guys are all over the place. How do you figure out what's going to work best for your schedule for shows?
We just have to talk it out. I mean, we're at the point now where it's kind of more difficult to do like spontaneous kind of shows. We definitely just have to plan all those events out a little bit more and make sure we're able to do them.
So with the lineup that you guys have now, how long have you guys been together as your three-piece?
With this three-piece band with Luke joining, that was in fall of this past year. So it's been about 3-4 months of us three at least being together.
And
Nice.
was it a little tough for him to pick up? Just because all the songs you write are fucking 800 miles an hour. So as a bassist, he's got to play 800 miles
total
an hour
stoner
with
metal.
you. It's not. So was that
doom
a
metal at
little
its
bit of
best.
a challenge for him to pick that up, or?
Surprisingly, I mean, he's a really good musician. It really wasn't hard for him. He's also a guitar player on the side. He has his other project, Abyssal, that he does, and he plays a lot of death metal and kind of grind technical stuff with that. And he played bass for years before playing guitar, so he wanted to pick up the bass again. It really wasn't hard for him in terms of the speed aspect of following with us.
Nice.
Now, when you write a new song, are you like, all right? Because we just saw you. We've seen you guys before, but we just saw you again Sunday. And like I was telling you a little earlier, I would just, for a little while, I'd watch just you. And then for a little bit, I'd watch just, I'm sorry, what was your bassist's name again?
Luke.
Luke. I don't know how the fuck I forgot that. And then, for a little bit, I'd watch Zebulon. And it was just like, I'm thinking, I wonder if John just writes like, all right, I'm going to write the fastest fucking song I can and be like, all right, guys, try and play that. Try and keep up. Is that the mindset on it, or?
Honestly, no. I mean, it's just whatever feels right. I mean, I don't think about time signatures or tempos when I'm writing things. I start working on something, and then it's actually later in time we kind of sit down and decide, okay, what's like the perfect, most comfortable, best speed for this song.
And there hasn't really been any issues. Everyone picks it up pretty quick.
Oh yeah, I mean, there hasn't been any problems with learning the material. As I told you before we went on air, like we've actually had more arguments about the slower songs rather than the faster songs.
And you said again, Zebulon's only been playing drums for 2 years.
Yeah, about 2 years now. But he's a hard worker. He's dedicated. That man's at it every single day.
How long have you played guitar that you were able to teach yourself how to play that fast?
During my teenage years, I got introduced to the band Iced Earth, and that's what really opted me to pick up the guitar. So I pretty much spent my teenage years and early 20s playing Iced Earth songs, and that's how I developed my right hand technique.
That will definitely help you.
It wasn't other things that developed your right hand technique. It was.
Oh, that too.
Oh my, Morgan, what's wrong with you?
I mean, it's a dude thing, right?
It is.
Hey, practice is practice. That's the way I look at it.
If it makes him be faster, he just does it.
Oh my goodness.
I made a dick joke.
That's it. Stand in the corner.
For those that want to call in, it is 773-657-3341. 773-657-3341. Caller number 2 tonight, if we can get it. We actually have some prizes to give away tonight. We'll give you details as to what you won when you decide to call in. So once again, it's 773-657-3341. We'll be on air a little bit past 10 o'clock.
My
So-
microphone smells funny.
Mine smells normal.
Someone with like halitosis was fucking kicking it over here, and it's just stuck in this little spongy guy that's.
Okay, well, that's...
I guess I got lucky. Mine doesn't stink.
Great. Okay, so you guys have a CD out, a 3-song EP. Where did you guys record that CD at? Is it it's self-titled, correct?
Yes. Well, it's actually the name of the CD is What Lies.
Oh.
And that was supposed to be the band name, What Lies Beyond Death. Haha, funny. That was recorded all on our own, basically. We did all the guitars and bass with our own rehearsal studio. My drummer recorded them outside of that in Wisconsin. He did parts up there, and then he did some parts in our studio, too. We ended up recording the vocals in my mother's closet.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was the perfect vocal booth.
Your mom's like, "What are you doing up there?"
That actually happened.
Nice. That'd be funny if it was actually in the recording. You could hear your mom as like a little bonus tracker saying, "What are you guys doing?"
I think there was some clips because I have a pet dove and it's always making noise, and I think there were some
You have a
clips
pet
we had
dove?
we had to edit
What?
out with it cooing in the background.
How did you get a pet dove? How do you get a dove?
We found it. It was just sitting in our front lawn.
So you're just like, well, I'm gonna throw you in a cage, motherfucker.
Yeah, and those things live a long time. That was back out. I was like 12, 13 years old when we got that thing, and it's still alive. It's still kicking.
Wow. That has been around for like 13 years?
Yeah, they live to be about 20, I believe, 20, 25 years
Holy
old.
crap. What is its name?
Chill.
Chill?
We found it in an ice patch. It was trapped in the ice outside our house.
Oh. Was it little when you found it? Like
it
a
was
little
full-grown.
baby?
At least I believe it was full grown. I don't know.
So how is it with you, like now that you guys have had it for so long? Does it like to fly on you? And
Oh yeah, it loves attention. I mean, if you let it out of the cage, it's immediately going to jump on your shoulder and start rubbing against you and stuff like that.
oh my god.
That's awesome.
No more parakeets and parrots.
It
Say
has a
hello to
tendency
your
laugh at a
dog.
lot of people too. So it's
That's
a really funny
awesome.
thing to hear.
Well, you're not so black metal anymore.
You got a dove, or maybe you are because you own a dove.
What?
There you go. You know.
Okay, this has gotten weird. Dave? Hey, Dave.
Hey, what's going on? It's time for my segment already?
Yes?
Oh, alrighty then.
To the drug dealer of the house, please.
Let's hear it from the soundboard.
You really don't know how to tune your own, cue up your own segment.
No, because I had everything turned down from when I
Oh,
had
Dave.
it.
I don't think you've gotten that right once.
I've got it right a few times. I just choose not to because I'm cool like that.
Yeah, there you go.
It's the excitement.
All
of
that
life.
hard work
Yeah.
of making that thing for nothing.
Yeah, I didn't make it. Anyway,
Neither did I.
that's why I don't care.
My mom did.
So that'd be cool if she did, though. Anyway, against me will be performing on the Late
Okay,
Show with
Dave.
what?
How many weeks have we gone by now that
Against Me
every
has done something?
other week you are talking about against me?
Do you secretly have a man crush on this band?
I would say if I have a crush on the lead singer now that he's a chick, does it count?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
counts.
You
Says
have a
a-
crush on the lead
No,
singer?
if I
Chick
did,
dude?
No,
You're a weirdo. I don't want to give you
I'm
sensual hugs
against
anymore.
you talking against me now.
Okay.
I'm against it.
You're
I'm
against.
against
I'm against you.
Anyway, they're going to be performing on the Late Night Show with David Letterman tomorrow.
What?
Yeah.
Aren't
Say
they like
what?
really weird?
No.
Well,
They're
whatever.
punk.
I don't know. I've never
Ska.
actually heard them.
Yeah, but
I
Yes,
think
you
I have.
stop.
I hate
Take some
it.
time to think. Figure out what's important to you. Stop. Take some time to. I did dance to that.
okay.
I don't know what that
well,
is.
NoFX has performed it with Conan, so it's not that crazy.
Yeah, I like NoFX. Did you know that Fat Mike does not ever play a show sober?
Nope.
He plays
Drunk.
or high the whole time.
Well, all right.
Yeah, I don't know why. I forget why he said he just like can't handle being sober
Yeah,
on
he
stage
feels
anymore.
like he can let loose, and he's not as stage fright to be up there. I don't know. It's in NoFX.
He's been
Backstage
doing it
Cast.
for like 20 years.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
so used to it.
And at Riot Fest, he said he was slightly sick. So and hot tea and whiskey does not cure it; it just makes you more drunk.
Oh, well, there you go. For everyone listening out there, when you're sick, hot tea and
Hot
whiskey
tea and
doesn't
whiskey.
cure it, but it sounds pretty good.
It does not sound good at all.
Sounds
Let's see.
Jameson and hot chocolate made that the other night. Apparently,
No,
that was a
what the
hit.
hell?
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
It was
Oh, it was
Bailey's?
Bailey's.
Oh, say like Jameson and hot chocolate would be terrible.
I don't know what I poured in there. I just poured something into the concoction.
It was Bailey.
Bailey's and hot chocolate does sound like it'd be like at least somewhat decent, or Canadian Club if you have no money.
What's Canadian Club? Continue,
gets
Dave.
Whiskey.
I got some Jeremy Tanner whiskey. If you've ever had that, I don't know how bad things can be.
Pussy Riot is to headline the Amnesty Festival
Nice.
over in Brooklyn. Actually, that's kind of funny.
Brooklyn. Okay.
Well, yeah, just because they were locked up for so long. And
Well,
but
get back
speaking
at
of
it.
Fat Mike, his supergroup's new album is coming out soon. It's gonna be themed.
Me
like-
first, the Gimme Gimmes?
Yeah,
Nice.
Me first in the gimme gimmies.
yeah.
I love those
They're gonna be
guys.
covering stuff by like Lady Gaga and stuff like that.
Nice!
Their theme is quote unquote divas.
Oh my
Divas.
God.
Are
And,
they all
uh,
going to dress the part like
have no
pop
idea.
stars? That would be
Their,
awesome.
their last album wasn't anything too great. The our what is it called? Something Our Country or something.
Something like
Ghost Country. I don't remember.
Yeah, quote from Mike. New Gimme's album just finished last week. The theme is divas, so we're gonna do Streisand, Aguilera, Lady Gaga, among others. It's pretty douchey, but good.
nice.
Nice. Oh, what was it? What was the one that they had? The green cover was Take a Break. I think take a break. And it was where they're break dancing on the cover. That album's phenomenal. Anyway, sorry, I haven't listened to Me First and Give Me in forever, but I do love me some.
All right, let's see. Next one up, that band I showed you last week, Energy, also covered the Misfits song "Astro Zombies" for their new
Nice.
upcoming EP.
Is it just a Misfits cover EP?
Yeah, it's a tribute EP.
Oh, there we go.
Well, there you go. Anything else,
My
Dave?
favorite's still the Goblins Missing Fits. That's my favorite. Misfits
Nice.
parody cover album.
Have you ever heard of the Misfats?
Yeah, fat
the
guys.
fat guys that play Misfits covers.
I want to hear
With
about
Star
them.
Wars metal?
And then there's the Misfits.
Yeah, with
there's
all
the
chicks.
Star Wars. Oh, is it chicks? I thought it was just a Star Wars themed
Oh,
Misfits.
I know
cover
there's
band.
an
It
all
is.
chick one.
Oh, I don't know that one.
There's
I
also
just
a
know.
all gay tribute
Nope.
to Black Flag.
Oh
Oh,
my god. Was
there
it
you
called
go.
Black Fag?
Yes.
That's
Oh my
awkward.
goodness.
There's also a all fat guy tribute to Black Flag called Black Flab. And instead of the 4 bars, it's 4 strips of bacon.
Oh man,
Nice.
that's good. That's good stuff.
Oh my god.
What else you got for us, Dave?
And apparently in an interview, Brandon Kelly from the Lawrence Arms
Yes!
explains why he hates REM's song "Shiny Happy People."
Oh my god.
I just hate REM. Period.
I love
Not
Lawrence
like
Arms.
just one of their. I hate all of their stuff.
I like
So-
them, but I just thought it was kind of
What?
funny that he. Yeah, I like REM. Weird,
REM
right?
blows. Sorry,
right.
if REM's listening out there, which they're not, fuck them.
It just came across and like, oh, they think we suck. Anyway, Madball is writing a new album. If anybody, who's
Mad Bars,
Madball, yeah,
I've heard of them.
I haven't heard their
I've
name
heard
in
them.
forever.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
yeah. Sick of It All is also working on new songs.
All right.
Haven't heard them in years.
There was a cover art release for Comeback Kids, Die Knowing. It actually looks pretty good.
Just the cover art looks good, or because you looked at the cover, you think the music is good?
No, I Comeback Kids all right. I'm not too into them, but they're all right.
Comeback Kid's awesome. Broadcasting was a pretty good CD.
I don't know what that is, but all right.
Dillinger Escape Plan
Oh
and
my god, we're
Trash
going
Talk.
April 11th
Yep.
at the Metro. Tickets bought. They were bought at noon.
They were
First
bought
day
at
they wanted
noon,
tickets.
noon o'clock when they went on
Exactly when they went on sale.
That
That's
show's gonna be
right.
sweet.
We're
Yeah.
going.
Skip Trash Talk if you can.
No, they're
I
playing
don't-
right before
sale. I don't
Dillinger.
know.
I can't
I don't
get out
know
of
who
that.
that is. I don't know.
They
who
are
else they're playing
terrible.
with, but
They
They're-
literally sound like trash.
They are pretty
Garbage cans.
They are a pretty crappy
They're
band.
terrible.
If you thought like what was the lineup you were talking about the other time where it said it didn't quite fit? Trash Talk opened up for Leftover Crack. Like,
Yeah, it
a
was
few
terrible.
years ago, and
Terrible.
that was kind of odd.
Ugh.
I don't know what they sound like, but all right.
A crappy hardcore band. Anyway, Ringworm and Death Before Dishonor are co-headlining U.S.
What?
tour. Yeah,
Can they even like bring in enough for a crowd? I mean, Ringworm and Death Before Dishonor.
yeah, they're playing at Cobra Lounge. They can
That's why.
Cobra Lounge is pretty sweet. I like that place.
Yeah, but they can't pack a venue. Those are kind
They've
of.
been getting bigger and bigger shows as time's been going on. I give them.
They have,
Props
they
to all
have.
the guys doing the booking over there.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. I think it's being booked through Bridge 9 Records, so they're going to have some kind of crowd.
Okay.
Fines also announced the U.S. tour.
Oh my God! Affiance. When?
Let's see, they're playing in Darien, Illinois at the Q Bar.
What? They're playing Darien?
I know where that place is.
When?
It's right by Greg, our webmaster's.
Shush, shush, shush. When?
place.
March 16th.
What day of the week is that?
I don't know. Don't you know this?
Wait. It's a Sunday.
We saw Fights with Process the Hero, and the lead singer
It's a Sunday.
picked Morgan up, and then took a picture
I want to go see Affiance.
based off of the name of their album or something. I don't know.
I love Affiance.
Anyway,
so
for fans
good.
of Protest the Hero, Fights
They're so good.
is
Yeah,
Ah!
they're going to be
The
touring
same
with Close Your
type of
Eyes.
genre.
And
Nice. Close Your Eyes is so good live. I saw.
And-
Oh my
I don't know
God!
who that
Yes.
And My Enemy and I.
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Probably some kind of smaller band they're touring with. But
Well, Affiance and Close Your Eyes. Yes, please.
John, do you know any of these bands or?
I don't know any of these. bands.
It's okay. It's not
I'm
brutal
so out
enough
of the loop and
for.
out of the scene.
We are going to Affiance.
yeah, that's at
Motherfucker!
March 16th at the Q Bar in Darien.
That's a Sunday.
Yep.
And I know
Yes.
exactly where that is.
We will be
Sweet.
there. And you know what's
I
funny?
got Chinese food plate. I got Chinese. No, I got pizza from the pizza place right in the same strip mall as Q Bar. Hey man, crazy
What's
stories,
funny is
right?
Protest, the Hero, is playing March 8th at Mojo's. We just saw Protest and Affiance play together at the Bottom Lounge not too long ago in December. And now they're playing a week apart from each other. They'll be in town.
Oh man,
But I'm really going to that protest show to see Battlecross.
Battlegrounds AU.
Yes.
Anything else on that?
Yeah,
there,
a few
Dave?
more. For today, to use fans as extras in a music video for Break the Cycle.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. I liked For Today Live. I like their music.
John, what do you think? Of
And
For
I
Today?
started listening to their
I don't know
lyrics.
who they are.
There
I
you
started
go.
listening to their lyrics, and I realized it was too preachy for me.
Anything else?
Sorry,
Dave?
God.
Anyway, yeah, if you're in the Los Angeles area,
Oh yeah, because we're over there.
Just-
I'm in Antarctica right now. I'm
Yeah.
not making it over
and
to
because we
Los
do have
Angeles.
people who listen over all
I'm
over
not
the world.
saying we don't.
Well, your
Anyway-
phone's lightning.
Lightning.
Yeah, buddy.
Anyway, yeah, music video shoot Tuesday, January 28th at 1200 Hope Street in Los Angeles.
That's
Wonderf-
today, Dave.
oh, it is? Shit.
That's not happening anymore.
Nope, that it happened already. Actually,
Get
this
that
happened a few
phone, it's
hours ago.
ringing.
Hold on a second.
That's embarrassing.
Well,
January 28th. Yep. That
That's
just
today.
happened. So for today, apparently, did a music video today. Those in the Los Angeles area, we look forward to seeing you in the video. Okay, well,
my
that
goodness.
was fun. I'm excited for Affiance. Are you? So let's take this phone call. Hello.
All right, no, I was say it's just Greg, not important.
oh, did you hang up on him? Did you hang up on him?
No, I put him on hold. I'll power through these really quick.
Power through.
Power through him, Dave.
Yeah, Atreyu plans to reunite.
What?
All right, keep going.
Yeah,
When?
Power through.
Tell
no,
me more.
it doesn't say when. They've been talking a lot. They after 3 years since they went on hiatus, they're gonna post themselves on Facebook, and they speculate they're planning to reunite. So that's gonna
Nice.
be big.
That'll be huge.
That's what she said. What else you got for us? Dave?
Protest the Hero touring yet, like she said at Mojo's.
We will see them.
We'll be there too.
All right,
Yeah,
and the Slayer Exodus and Suicidal Tendencies tours, and that has
Nope.
been announced.
Not going to that.
Luco doesn't want to go.
Where's it at?
The rave.
No, Eagles Ballroom, but
Oh, that's
That's
basically
the
the same
rave.
place.
That's
didn't know
still
it was-
Milwaukee. There's 6 venues in that place.
Maybe.
No.
We did just see Slayer just recently with.
Not
Gojira.
impressed.
I was.
Not
I
really.
was thoroughly
The
satisfied.
only one
with
that I
Slayer
really
show.
liked was Gojira, and we didn't see them because
I saw a song and a half by Gojira
we were late
because Morgan is a lame face.
because my job made me late.
Well, why don't you? Are you all anything else, Dave?
yeah,
There's more.
Suicide Silence released a documentary about their late lead singer.
I will
Mitch
be
Luker.
buying it. It's
okay.
called The Memorial of Mitch Lucker. Lucker.
I thought it was
Lucker.
I thought it was Luker.
Lucker.
Anyway, Lucker.
And I'm going to buy it.
Yeah, that comes out February 18th.
I can't wait.
Well, there you go.
All right, and here's Greg.
Good evening, Greg. This is the Metal Experience with Greg and Luco and Morgan and John from Beyond Death. What's going on, man? Hello?
BMF.
What'd you
What?
call me?
What?
What's up, dude?
Okay. Nothing. Eating oatmeal. Shit, chilling.
So
Just
what
got
the?
back in town, bro.
So are you?
big
Don't
oatmeal
bro
fan.
me if you don't know me.
Are you
Big
trying?
oatmeal fan.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't like oatmeal. It's
Are you
weird.
trying to call
Oh,
through the show so that we can talk about meeting up or something? You could have just texted. You could have just sexted me.
Oh yeah, bro.
Oh God.
Do you have any? Have you heard Beyond Death?
Dude, hell yeah, man. Heard him a while ago. I don't know where. Just random Facebook clicking, I guess.
Oh my goodness, Greg, you're
They're
such
awesome.
a weirdo. Did you have any questions, comments, concerns for the Metal Experience, which is me and Morgan and kind of
My
you
concern,
and
my
or Beyond
concern
Death?
is I haven't seen Beyond Death yet.
They
Yeah.
just played on Sunday.
Yeah, you missed it. We were at the Elbow Room. We saw Beyond Death headline. It was
and it was
awesome.
fucking awesome.
Oh.
My fucking face melted.
What else does?
Really?
Well, Greg's on the line. He's inquiring when else is Beyond Death playing, so Greg can see you.
Our next show for Beyond Death will be March 9th at the Exit. We'll also be playing
March 9th at the Exit, Greg. That means it's free. You don't have to bum
Yep,
money for people.
Free show. We're doing it with no conviction, and it's also my birthday, so get me drunk.
What? And that's a Sunday, Greg.
I noticed a lot of Exit shows coming.
Yeah,
It's,
February 9th is a free
it's
show with
Robin.
Armored Assault and Air Raid.
Yep.
We will
We
be
got some
there.
good stuff going on Sunday nights.
Oh yeah.
The next 2 months.
So Beyond Death, March 9th at the Exit. It will be free, Greg. You can see Beyond Death.
And your face can be
Okay.
melted.
Maybe. Maybe.
Hey,
My
Greg.
face is melting right now. I'm sitting next to a fireplace. I'm super warm. How about you guys?
Yeah, we're in a window
Sitting next to a space heater.
that's not working. Freezing cold.
A little bit.
What
You
did
put
you
your
want to
hand
say
on
now?
that?
Post Black Hours new music video on our website, please.
We
It's on our
can
Facebook
do this at a
page.
different time.
I'm
we don't
just
have to
saying
do
it
it, during
has
the
to
show.
go up
Jesus.
there.
This isn't like a personal call time.
you.
Hey, just call and hang. Hey,
Well,
what's
I
going
got
on?
you on the line there, buddy. Buddy, old pal.
Oh, my
All right,
goodness.
Greg. Well, thank you for calling in, and we will I
Play
will
a
hit you
Beyond
up
Dust
after the
song
show,
right now
and
dedicated to you.
Hopefully, we can get together on Friday and do some things.
When we gonna? Okay, bring. Did the band bring you any like demo CDs or anything? You should bring one for us to listen to.
We'll put the
Yeah.
MP3s on a
If
flash
not,
drive for
okay.
you, Greg.
Oh, they didn't bring you any demos? Cheap bastards.
Oh my God, Greg, you're ridiculous. I will hit you
For
up.
that, you can track it down on Facebook on your own.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna hit you up later tonight or tomorrow. So thank you for calling in, Greg. You goofy son of a bitch, and we will see you
See
soon.
you later, sexy.
Peace.
Okay, baby. Love you.
Oh
He
man,
said, "I love you" at the end.
I love that guy. But
I think we need to
That
hear
was
a Beyond Dust song.
Yeah,
That
what,
was
what would
weird.
you like to start the night off with?
Well, we should probably start off with the ass kicker, burn his eyes.
Burn his eyes.
Play that shit, Dave.
Sacrifice in our own ways, appeasing the lords of yesterday. So You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
Game's just started. And we are back. That was Beyond Death. And what was the name of that song?
That song's called "Burn His Eyes."
What is that song about?
It's loosely based on medieval torture. And just with other random ideas I guess I had going on in my head at the time.
So do you write all the lyrics for all the songs?
Yes.
Do you basically write all the like the music too? And
At the moment, we'll probably start collaborating more in the future. You know, there's a lot of ideas that I think we can work together on. I know even Zeb, our drummer, has a song that he wrote that he wants to throw towards the band, and we just gotta get cracking on it. That's all.
And that was, you said you guys recorded that all on your own and then just sent it out to get mixed and mastered.
Yes.
That sounds fucking awesome for being recorded.
Who
by
mastered
yourself.
it for you?
Our friend Spencer Morris over at Mystery Street Studios, he helped us out with the mixing and mastering process.
Nice.
Now, what are the plans? I know you were saying you guys got 200 total copies of it, and you said you're almost out of them. Are you guys planning on ordering more, or do you plan on just moving on to the next?
We are going to order more. I'm not sure. We haven't decided yet if we're going to do an actual reprint with the sleeve, but we're definitely going to be ordering more discs to pass out to anyone that needs them. We do want to start recording. We are going to start recording hopefully soon. You know, we really want to do like a whole album kind of thing, and we're still just kind of like figuring out the details and things like that, how we want to go about it. And once that gets figured out, we're just going to go at it. I mean, we might take a little break after the exit show too, just to focus on recording and nothing else.
You guys have 3 songs on the EP, but in total, how many songs does Beyond Death have written?
Songs that are written that I have probably at this point somewhere between 30 and 40.
Holy balls! So how many are you planning on recording for the next disc?
For the next recording, we want to do 8 tracks. You know,
is that also going to be you guys record it yourself and just send it out to get mixed and mastered again, or you guys?
Kind of the plan, but we want to try a few different things. You know, we want to be a little more patient this time. We kind of rushed the last one slightly, so we want to make sure everything's absolutely perfect and get even better sounds than we did before.
So how long in total did it take you guys to record that by yourselves?
I'm not sure how long the drums took. I can't remember because it was kind of back and forth with sessions. For the guitar end of things, it was about 3 hours. For vocals, it was about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Bass, I believe, only took about an hour, 2 hours. So it was a very short time we got everything accomplished.
So then between you and Zebulon, you guys are the only 2 original members of the band currently? So,
yes, at this point, it's us, me, and him.
Did you end up recording the bass for it yourself, or did someone else record bass on that?
Our original bass player, Aletta, recorded the bass for that demo, and she's now playing in Purge, which is an awesome band. You know, I would recommend anyone go and check them out, too. They got some big shows coming up, and I'm really happy for her doing that project.
Ew.
For those that want to call in, it is 773-657-3341. We need one more caller to win tonight. 773-657-3341.
So better
I'll
not
tell
be
you
Greg.
what you win
It'll
when
just be
you
Greg
call.
again.
Can I get like some free stuff?
So tell us a bit about your influences. I know that
Tell us about your life.
Oh,
what
Lord.
brought you to being the man you are today, and playing the music that you play?
I would describe, I guess,
You're on the
of
hot
free
seat.
Time, a lot of loneliness and free time sitting with the guitar. Going back to influences, like I said, the Ice Dirt stuff is what started me going. And as time went on, you know, I started getting little bits and pieces from other genres of music, a lot more of the older thrash stuff. I absolutely love power metal, which is people usually are shocked when they say that I love power metal after hearing what we play. And, you know, a lot of the Swedish and European stuff, I really got big on that for a while, and that influenced, I think, a lot of the sound that we do, too.
So you'd say that the gateway band that got you into metal was Iced Earth?
I was listening to metal my whole life, even from a very, very young age. Like, I've been around music and musicians my whole life, coming from a musical family. But yeah, Iced Earth is the reason that I started playing guitar. Like, when I heard him playing rhythm,
John
Harry
Schaefer,
Schaefer
right?
playing that rhythm stuff, I was like, that's what I want to do.
what about vocals?
With vocals, I originally didn't want to sing for this group. I was, for a long time, trying to find a vocalist, and I just couldn't find one. So I was just like, well, might as well start singing, you know, and that's what came out. scarily enough, Beyond Death originally was supposed to be like a power thrash band, but it didn't work out quite that way.
And John couldn't go high; he went low.
Exactly.
So now, are there any plans for? 'Cause we saw you the first time we saw you guys were a 4-piece. Now we saw you again. You guys were a 3-piece. Is there a plan for getting in another?
Or
band
are you
members,
looking for
or-
a member right now?
At this current time, we're not looking for another guitar player. In the future, I would definitely be interested in getting like a monster lead guy to come in and just have his way with everything that's going on. But for now, we're just gonna stick with the 3-piece thing and just do what we can with that.
It would have to be the right time, the right person that clicked with the band. Is what
Exactly.
Now, where do you usually draw your inspiration for lyrics?
Lyrics, I mean, it's a lot of it's just fictional based. They're just stories, just anything. Usually when I'm working on a guitar riff, certain images just immediately start popping up in my head, and from that, usually the actual mood of the song, and then the lyrics will be based around what I'm actually feeling and imagining in my brain through whatever I'm playing.
What's the favorite song that you've written so far? Has it been on the album yet, or is it still yet to be recorded?
Burn His Eyes is still one of the funnest ones for me to play. Like, it's just fun. I can't
What is
say
that
it's much
song
about it.
completely about?
Again, like
fucking
this medieval
said it
torture.
already.
But like, what type of torture was to burn out? Is like, was there a specific thing that you had seen or while reading a book or in a movie that made you think?
You know, just looking back at all the bizarre things they did back then. I mean,
All the
they would boil
crazy
people
torture,
alive
yeah.
in bowls. They would, God, all those crazy torture devices they had back then. Who knows? They probably, took burning steaks and threw them in people's eyes. You never know. Maybe it wasn't documented, but I'm sure it happened.
Brutals. Now, what do you individually like with Zebulon and Luke? Do you know where their inspiration drew from? Like for Zebulon to all of a sudden, like 2 years ago, pick up drums.
Yeah,
and-
just like you know what? I'm just gonna play drums at a speed that no human being can match.
Zeb, me and him like a lot of the same things. He's much more into the black metal side of things. He's a big fan of like Inferno and Frost, I believe, those two drummers I think he mentions a lot. He's also a real big fan of George Coleus from Nile. He draws some inspiration from him too. With Luke, he likes all that death tech stuff. I know he's a big Cannibal Corpse fan. He likes Aeon. Really, mostly a lot of the real brutal stuff. That's what Luke's into, and that's what he kind of digs.
Do you now know the little bit of a backstory for either of them? How they got into the instrument that they started playing now with Beyond Death?
Well, I know
If you don't, that's all right.
I know with Luke, he said he originally started on bass, then he moved to guitar, and did it started up his Abyssal project, which also Zeb is a part of. With Zeb, he was a guitar player for about 10 years before he decided to pick up the drums.
I would have never guessed that ever.
Yeah, and he was kind of like, every band needs a drummer, and
Every band needs a bassist.
And he just decided like, fuck it, I'm gonna play drums. And another thing too is he's also a songwriter. He has a lot of material he's written on his own, so it's also good for him to accommodate himself when he decides to record his own music. He can do everything on his own. He doesn't need to have anybody else come in and fill in any parts. So for him, it's just a win-win.
That's awesome. You guys are all very well rounded with your knowledge of instruments. You guys could literally do anything in a band. But do you play drums then too, or do you only play bass?
I
instead?
tried playing drums back in the day. It didn't work out too well. I gave up real quick. Guitar was my thing. I play a little bit of bass too. I haven't done that in a few years. I've been wanting to start playing bass again just because I want to get more into the basic fundamentals of songwriting. And again, going back to the rhythmic part of things, I just want to always be working on my rhythm playing.
No, absolutely. So, was there a specific guitarist that you looked up to for speed that you were thinking that? Well, but growing up, besides John Schaefer, was there somebody else, like even as a little kid, that wasn't metal that you had thought maybe I want to play guitar, and then you had found metal?
I always loved, and I still love Frank Zappa. Obviously, not really a speed kind of guy, but just his ideas and thought process between everything he does is just overwhelming.
That's what tons of drugs do. That guy's a nut.
He never claimed to do any drugs.
What?
Honestly,
He's just crazy like that?
Yeah.
I thought it was because he was all crazy on drugs all the time.
he was very much against drugs, at least publicly. He actually took a stand a lot of times. He took a stand against drugs back in the 70s when that stuff
That's
was hot.
crazy.
I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Then never. I
He loved coffee and cigarettes. That's what he loved.
what's the to take back my previous comment? I did not even know that. That's crazy. I guess you learn something new every day. Well, I just want to point out America. I am wearing my American flag pants today.
You're welcome.
That Morgan bought me. So if anyone sees me wearing these and wants a karate kick to the face, I will.
He
much
thinks
oblige.
that he can roundhouse now pretty high, but it's still
Oh, yeah.
an average
Oh,
roundhouse
my God.
kick.
Well, you might as well get a picture of it and put it on the page.
There you go. I can roundhouse kick at least a couple inches higher
An
in these. Than I
average
can with
roundhouse
jeans.
kick that an average person can do.
Before I put these on, I couldn't roundhouse kick at all.
That's
now I'm
because
a
you wear
roundhouse kicking
constricting
monster.
jeans.
How dare you?
773-657-3341. You can pick on Luco and his American flag pants, or
These
you
are
can
fucking awesome.
ask some legit questions to John from Beyond Death here. And there is a phone call,
We have a wiener.
We have a.
a wiener.
Good, you're gonna put Dave. Good evening, caller. You're on with the Metal
You're a
Experience
wiener.
and Beyond
I'm a
Death.
wiener?
Who
You're
is?
a
What wiener
wiener.
am I? What am I a wiener of?
So who's calling?
Who is this? Mom?
Who do you think this is?
Mom?
Kimmy?
No, Joanne.
Oh,
You're
could
not
do
my
that.
mom.
You don't even,
Not
you don't
my
even
mom.
remember me.
No, I remember you, Joanne.
Hey,
It's so
Lucas,
weird with voices and hearing them through the phone. It sounds a lot different than you do in person.
Greg said Lucas sexy.
Well, yeah. Could you blame him?
Yeah, their relationship's getting very odd. I don't know if I approve.
What? I love that guy.
Oh man,
Leave me alone. We have a special type
you
of
win
love.
a Geth Prime shirt.
Like what? Guess what?
Geth Prime shirt.
All right.
Yeah,
Sweet.
And we'll throw in some other shit for you.
absolutely.
Will you throw me in free tickets to see who the guests you got on? You got what? Beyond Death on there?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
give you tickets to their exit show, which is free. You won the tickets.
What? When are they?
The show-
When are they at the exit?
March 9th, we'll be playing with No Conviction.
Oh, sweet. That's gonna be a good month at the exit.
Oh man! So when you watch Beyond Death, your face just melts. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing.
Will I? Okay, I want to go check them out. Cause, mind you, I've never heard. I'm new to the game, a little bit new to the game. I've only been around what CMA's been around, so I don't know if CMA saw Beyond Death. So
Well,
I heard through the grapevine that they're a good band.
we'll get you hooked up. Beyond Death is the shit.
We're okay.
You okay? Well, will I get like will I
John's being
get a
modest.
souvenir, like a free I was gonna say drumstick.
You just want me for my free stuff, don't you, Joanne?
No.
You're using me in this relationship.
If you'll be at the show, I'll talk to my drummer about maybe getting you a drumstick.
Joanne,
Oh, okay.
when you have an opportunity, go on the Metal Experience Facebook page and message us an address that we can send you the care package.
Care
Okay,
package, I like that.
Well, I mean, okay. Well, so go on the Metal Experience and message you my address. And
TheMetalExperience.com. If you go over to the right on the bottom tab, it says Contact Us, and you can just click in there, and it will take you. Send us your address and your shirt size, and we will send you some goodies.
Oh, goodies. Well, I'm not using you for the free stuff because, mind you, if I was doing that, I would have hit you up a long time ago for all
man.
those MP3s.
Oh, man.
See that?
I
See
still
that?
owe
Remember-
you some MP3s. I do.
Yeah, see,
Hit-
remember that?
remind me. Send me with the email. Send all your contact info, and I'll hit you up with some stuff.
All right.
And if
Well,
you're
you know-
lucky, I'll
What?
karate kick you in the face with my American flag pants. That's a bonus.
Run for your life.
That's a bonus prize.
But I definitely would be there to see those guys because, they were recommended by, who they were recommended by. And he knows good music. so.
Gregory.
Gregory, yeah.
Oh,
they were
man.
recommended by. But he's a very good, a good guy in taste in music. I always trust his, so, but. No, but I think they'll probably kick some. Do they got anything on YouTube?
You guys have anything on YouTube?
There's a bunch of fan-made YouTube videos, and then just the 3 songs from our EP are also up on YouTube.
So if you look up Beyond DE and then a little dash TH, Beyond Death, all their stuff is on there. And then your Facebook page also. Why don't you go ahead and give that a shout out?
Yeah, our Facebook, www.facebook.com/BeyondDeath. You can find all of our shows, any things that's going on with us. There also should be some wonderful drum cam videos of our drummer on YouTube also.
Oh,
Should be
man,
over
I'm going to
us.
go home and watch those.
There's a few of them playing some songs and doing a couple covers and stuff, which, he nailed.
That guy's a monster.
Email. How many guys are in the band?
Currently, we're a 3-piece.
You're a 3-peat?
Yep.
Oh, you're so good then. It takes a lot to have 3 people in a band. It really does. You probably, yeah. For 3 people to be in a band, you got to be kick-ass.
And they are. From firsthand experience, they are. We just saw them on Sunday, so
For our second time.
for the second time.
Well, I look forward to seeing you guys. You'll be there too, Luca, and you both will be there,
Hell
right?
You
yeah.
bet your motherfucking asshole we will.
All right, I wanted to call and say hi.
Well,
Did
thank you,
miss
Joanne.
me? It's been a while.
It has.
All right, well, thank you very much for letting me win, and I will talk to you later.
Absolutely. Send us that address and we'll get it right out to you.
Okay, all right, bye.
All
Bye.
right.
Thank you again.
And with that, just for you, Joanne, John's going to dedicate this next Beyond Death song to you.
I sent out a kiss. I like giving people kisses when they hang up.
You're a loser.
Wasn't there a song about that?
Hey, Luca.
There's
Hey,
another phone call?
Or something?
No, one more thing you need to go with your pants is this koozie right here.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. There's a koozie that is an American flag. It's got the stars
Okay.
on the hand.
We
and then the
saw
koozie
this
is the-
before, Luco. This is on that site.
This
Isn't-
is like the manliest thing you could put your beer in.
What site is this, Dave?
VAT 19. V18.
I've seen this
They have to
before.
make bandanas too, I'm assuming.
God bless America.
All right. Joanne, this song's for you. John, what's it called?
This song is called Beyond Death. From Beyond Death.
Appropriately titled.
Beyond Death.
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
Welcome back to the world of the living and the frozen. That was
Good one, Morgan. That was a good one.
It does look
As I
like
get a
Dan's
stir
a
down.
lot warmer over there than we are
Dave?
over here. Dave.
I don't know if it's a lot warmer. It's just
But you got a winter coat on, and
Yeah.
It's because he's basking in his farts.
are you farting over there every day?
not at the moment.
Dave just fucking since he's over there, he just in his own little kind of corner. I guess he just rips ass.
I hate going in.
Sometimes
that
we
room.
go over there because Morgan has to type up, the little stuff at the end of
I
the
have
show.
to do things.
And she's like, "God damn it, Dave, are you farting over
God
here?" He's
damn
like,
it, Dave.
Yeah. But that's Dave's place.
That's
Dave's in his
Dave's
special.
domain.
Dave's in his special
Special
place.
place.
I'm going to get you a warning fart sign.
Oh, that would be awesome. Warning, fart zone. Dave's fart zone.
Dave's farts.
You just got on the back of a shirt.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
In the
snap.
back of your pants.
Oh shit! Shit got real.
Or the stay back 100 feet. The
Oh
sky
my
blows.
God.
Watch for crop dusting.
Oh my goodness, Dave.
No, the funniest part is what I would like because I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh,
So
God.
I
That
would like.
sucks.
I wasn't asking for your life story.
No, the funniest thing is I'd like pull up to wherever like fast food place, get a milkshake, then
What?
like I'll put
Why
the
would you
window
get a
locks on
milkshake if you're lactose?
because it's hilarious when I have other people in the car and put the window locks
That's
on.
not hilarious.
That's
That's
not
torturous.
funny. That's terrible.
You're a mean guy.
funny to me.
You're using lactose as a weapon. That's brutal.
Yeah, but then it comes back to haunt me, so it's not exactly.
Chemical warfare.
Literally.
So what was that last Beyond Death song we just heard?
That was Beyond Death.
I know. I already knew that, but I just wanted to ask you and get you involved a little bit. But that was Beyond Death's title track, Beyond Death.
Indeed.
Indeed. Now, I'm sorry. You were saying earlier you're planning on going recording again. You're not really. You kind of putting it together. Do you kind of have an ETA? Oh my
Oh,
god!
they figured it out. They know
That's
how
not
to work
funny.
it now.
Oh man!
No, but Danny told me just to play the sound. So.
Oh my god!
God.
Do you kind of have an ETA? Like we'd like you guys like to have it done by the fall, summer, tomorrow. Basically,
would-
I just want you to do it like ASAP because I want to hear it.
Realistically, I would hope to have it released by late fall.
Late fall?
realistically. Having everything recorded and then getting, during that time getting artwork and then having it pressed and put out,
Any plans on the nameage?
no idea yet for what.
No
it would be
idea. Still
titled.
working on it. The
It
work
might just
title?
end up. I mean, we've been throwing out some ideas. It might end up being a kind of like a title album kind of thing. It might be based on one of the songs. There's still kind of this idea that it might be a conceptual thing with the way the songs are laid out. That they kind of have a general theme, so that might play into it. We just don't know yet. We're figuring it all out as we speak.
All right.
Do you have any idea for artwork?
No idea at this point. There are a few people I've been in contact with and talking to here and there, but nothing set in stone.
By the way, thank you for the badass shirt that you guys
Oh, you're welcome.
gave me. I fucking love it. Tell us a little bit about it because it is a picture that you guys converted to go onto a shirt.
Yes.
Tell us about
and
that.
also what other merch you may have available.
Yeah, our original bass player took that picture, Aletta. I don't remember exactly. I think she found it in some cemetery or something, and we photoshopped it a little bit to remove like the face and any name that was on there. In terms of merch, we are planning on getting more things. Stickers. We do have business cards. We had posters for a while. I'm kind of keen on doing the poster thing again as sort of a free giveaway.
That'd be cool.
And
That'd be awesome.
We just have to figure that out too, finances and everything else. It'd be cool to get patches and pins, little things like that too, just more freebie stuff.
You guys said you had posters before. Where did you go to get those done?
I feel like
If
we
you don't
have
mind.
a poster. Do
I
you
actually
not?
don't know. My drummer Zebulon ended up getting those
When
posters.
when
I
you
don't
guys
recall who he got them
played
to.
Cobra, you had posters, right? I
Yes.
feel like we got a poster
Do
from
we have a
him. It's in
poster?
the basement. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
What was on the poster? Describe it to me. I might
It was
remember
just
this.
the cover of our EP.
Pretty sure we have a
And who
poster
did
in the
the
basement.
what was on the cover? I didn't get a chance to see it again.
That was another thing that Zeb and Aletta worked on at the time when she was still in the band. They came up with some images and they kind of worked their magic through Photoshop and created that.
All right.
Beauty of Photoshop. Well, it's that time. It's about 9:33.
It's
Little
about
bit
9:33.
past that.
It's about
time.
exactly 9:33 o'clock.
Shut up! I'm dumb. Okay.
The robots appreciate it.
Now it's time for
Hey man, look what I found!
Only on the Metal Experience.
Woo! This week I have a treat for you. This
woo.
band I actually thought was signed. It turns out they're not. maybe I didn't do enough research. Maybe they are.
Maybe I didn't do enough
hopefully,
research.
Hopefully they're not. Well, hopefully they are actually, because that would be better for them. But this band's fucking badass. The first track I know it takes a little bit to get into, but I've had this for a while, and I don't know why we never chose it. We were just worried that if they were signed or not, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. We need a band that can match up speed-wise with Beyond Death. So we picked Anomalous this week from San Francisco, California. This band is bad ass if you like things fucking extreme. Off the album Cognitive Dissonance, we got a twofer for you. The first song is the title track, Cognitive Dissonance, and the second song is, oh man, give me a second, Metastasize. Get ready for some more face melting. Dave?
listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
Oh my goodness, with all this extreme metal tonight, my head is about to explode. That was Anomalous from San Francisco, California, off the album Cognitive Dissonance, with the songs Cognitive Dissonance and son of a bitch, Metastasize. So check them out on the Facebook I'm retarded.
Slash.
I don't know if it was a slash. I didn't look that up. But definitely check out Anomalous, ANOMALOUS. Those guys are badass.
What?
But we are back in the studio with 1/3 of Beyond Death, John from Beyond Death. Hey, what's going on?
I'm just trying to stay warm.
Well, this metal is definitely keeping us awake tonight, so thank you so much for coming on. And
Why, are you saying this is boring or something?
no, I'm not. I'm saying it's been a pleasure to be listening to Beyond Death in this cold weather. It's definitely been keeping us awake and on our feet, just listening to the brutality of what you guys are recording. It's amazing what little you can have for recording software and what it can sound like quality-wise. For you guys, it's amazing how well it's recorded. So for bands out there that, are on budget and looking, I mean, definitely
It can be done.
it can be done. So that's awesome what you guys are doing. And do you know, is Zebulon, is this what he went to school for? Did he go for recording? Is that how he learned it, or did he self-teach himself?
He taught himself all the Pro Tools stuff. He just sat down. I think he said early on he had one of his buddies helping him out, but after that he just did it all on his own. He just sat there and tweaked and messed around with stuff until he found out what worked and what didn't.
Bad ass.
Now, all the drums on that's actually all the drums mic'd up while he's playing, correct? Or is it a drum machine?
It's I believe it's a mix. He had live drums mixed with of course the triggers. He had that, I think, mixed up, but it's all live drums mixed with everything within that. I'm not sure what he did afterward. I never really asked him what he did after that. But, he did what he had to do to, make it sound the way he wanted it to sound.
How many shows have Beyond Death played?
I've lost count, honestly.
A lot?
Oh, yeah. In the past year, we've been just playing, probably on average, maybe 2 or 3 times a month. Again, we're going to start slowing down a little bit with the shows. We definitely want to plan things out more, maybe be a little more picky about them, and have more time to promote them and to make sure we can develop strong crowds and gain more interest in the band through that.
What's your favorite venue so far that you've played? Either like in the Chicago area, have you played out of state?
We did a Wisconsin show earlier this month in January, which was a lot of fun. The H2O Club, and that was in Watertown up there. My favorite place I play has to be Cobra Lounge. I mean, there's something about that place, at least for the whole metal thing. It's just always been a good experience being there.
Now, this is my favorite question to ask bands. What is the, most embarrassing live moment? Have you had any of those where something went wrong, and for you or any of the other band members?
There's actually been 2 instances where the battery died out of Aletta's bass for one show, and there was another instance where Luke's battery died out on his bass for one show, which I know is pretty embarrassing for them, but we still made it through the shows.
So then did they, what did they do in that?
They kept
Plugged
trying,
in or just kept
They
playing?
kept trying to play. I mean, there's nothing else you can do in that situation.
Someone give us batteries!
What about for you individually? Have you experienced a moment?
Probably the first show. That was really rough. I had the flu and strep throat at the same time.
That's when you say that you're not going to play.
That's
so
brutal.
you don't vomit
It
on
was-
anyone, and so you don't get anyone else sick because you are even more contagious because you got 2 viruses.
Well, it was our first show ever, and we were opening for Mutilation Rights at Cobra Lounge, and it was just we came so close to canceling it last minute, but actually it was Zebulon that actually came to my house while I was in bed. He's like, "We gotta do this, man. We just have to do it. It's our first show. We can't cancel our first show. What's that gonna say about us?" And I was like, "You're right." I just hopped myself up on ibuprofen and whatever other NyQuil and everything else I could think of to keep myself not from passing out on stage or whatever, vomiting and whatnot. And it was rough. I mean, yeah, I should have went to a hospital, honestly.
how'd that show go over? Was it,
I think it went over well as the whole show. I mean, all the bands were awesome. But
Until
for
he
me,
puked in everyone's face.
For me, it kind of sucked. I couldn't stay. I mean, I had to leave like right after like the second band performed. I believe it was DEF CON. And yeah, I wish I could have stayed for the whole thing.
so you didn't get to fully experience the full first show.
Yeah, I couldn't even drink a beer.
What do your parents think about the music that you played? Are they ever coming out to any of your shows? Do they follow what you guys are doing?
Or any of the other band members' parents? They
Actually, surprised. Yeah, all of our families have been pretty supportive. They've come out to a bunch of shows. It was actually the funniest moment was actually hearing my father playing bass to our demo at our house, or at least trying to play bass to it.
What? That's awesome.
I walked in on him doing that, so that was pretty funny.
Dad, what are you doing? Nothing.
You know, he's like, yeah, I can play this stuff. Come on, I'll be your bass player.
Nice.
And then he realizes how impossible a regular human playing that bass line can be.
Did he pick it up or was it?
Oh, my father's a fantastic bass player, but you know he's not really a metal guy. He's more of a jazz rock kind of dude. And
Would you use him if you needed a fill-in bass player for the night?
I guess worst case scenario, I mean, if that something happened like that,
Come on, Dad, you're in the band.
he would do his best. I mean, he's got great ears. I mean, a lot of people compliment him on how great of ears he has for music. Like he can walk into a lot of situations and just like, yep, got it within like 5 seconds.
That's pretty cool. And you can say, and on bass is my dad. Or just give him a stage name.
Yeah, or you can wear a mask or something.
No, you guys, I think we asked you this the first time we had met you. You guys actually used to wear corpse paint?
Oh, yeah. The other members of the band, at certain times of the Halloween show and a few other shows, they decided to wear corpse paint. Like, and everyone thought it was funny because I wasn't wearing any corpse paint, but I was just like, I don't feel like wearing corpse paint, and, you know, they can do whatever they want. Like, you guys want to wear corpse paint, go ahead. Like, go for it. Like, I'm not going to stop you.
I think we actually asked you about that the first time we saw you guys live. So
I think that's what he just said a second ago.
Oh.
It was like the first time we
Damn
met
it.
you, I think
Oh,
we
the
asked if you were. Yeah, that's how that.
Have you
question-
ever donned the corpse paint?
I myself have not, no. I've never donned the corpse paint.
Only alone in a dark room, looking at himself in a mirror.
All right, creepy. Making it awkward, Morgan.
I would say, well, it can't be that bad. Members of Pantera started out wearing like spandex pants and all that.
Yeah.
That's because they used to be power metal.
They were glam.
Glam metal.
Ish,
Mm-hmm.
metal-ish.
Ish.
But no, that's another thing. We might be working on that in the future. Like
Glam
like-
metal?
No, not glam.
You're gonna
but,
wear spandex?
No, just working on more of like a kind of stage outfit sort of thing. You know, kind of being all fully metaled out with like
What would you
gauntlets
wear?
and like studded everything and having banners everywhere and kind of making more of like a theatrical thing to go with all the music that's happening.
Like a Dimmu Borgir?
I guess along those lines.
I was thinking Judas Priest.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Right in on a motor bicycle right on stage.
wearing leather chaps.
Oh man, I can't wait.
I think I'm the only person that would look bad in leather pants.
I'd
I don't think your drummer would want to wear leather pants playing drums.
Oh my god.
Poor Zebulon. He'd be like, I'm going to rip these. I'm playing too fast.
Well, once again, we did see you guys on Sunday. We saw who were the other bands? We saw?
Scars of Armageddon.
Who were on last week? Killed it.
Yep. Guess
Get-
And,
Prime.
and Dave was also wearing leather pants.
Yep.
And you noticed when he walked off stage, he was a little sweaty, and that's why after your set, you walked off stage, and I'm like,
You're
did
not
you
sweating.
not even break a sweat during that whole entire set? You're like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not work for me. I enjoy every second of being on stage. Like, I'm not stressing out or freaking out about anything.
You're just comfortable.
Yeah.
No.
We saw Geth Prime.
Geth
who
Prime opened.
Hooked us up with a very badass light up skull.
They signed it.
That's
They
awesome.
did with these really cool light up eyes. So we've got a new.
New mascot.
I'm trying to think of the word for it. What is
Mascot.
something when you try to take a to remember something? Memorabilia.
Memento.
Memento. There we go. We've got a new memento, and they gave us some shirts that we auctioned. Well, didn't auction, but we gave away
We auctioned
tonight.
off the highest bidder.
So for free, Joanne won a Geth Prime shirt tonight. We've got a couple more where those came from. And then we saw Unsanctioned for our first time. They were pretty good. And the last one that we saw was Act of Destruction. They'll be on our show February 18th, so they were pretty awesome too.
Featuring Johnny Bravo,
Featuring
who was
Johnny Bravo.
formerly in
Remora.
and formerly in a side project you
Born
did
of the
also,
Wicked?
right?
Yeah, we did Born of the Wicked together for a brief period.
Is there any recordings of that?
That was just a Iced Earth cover.
Oh, yes,
cover
that's
act
right.
kind of
I'm
thing, tribute
retarded.
band, I guess, if you will.
Now, you have other side project type of things going on also. What else do you have going on?
I am doing a side project called Incessant Collapse with the guys from Dissenter and Gorgasm, ex-Morgue Supplier, Corphagy members. A lot of things are going on with that right now. It's just a lot of decisions need to be made, how we want to just go about things. But, things are, still rocking with that. I can't wait to start playing out with that band because it's going to be pretty brutal.
And then
Not
you would
gonna lie.
be playing guitar and vocals, or just guitar, or what would you be doing?
For now, I believe I'm just going to be playing guitar in that group. We have talked about me possibly doing backing vocals in the future, and I'm totally cool with that if we can figure out how to work it and how, obviously me and the singer Kyle would have to figure that out, where we want them, where we want vocals to be and whatnot. If we want to do even like harmonies, if he does like a low thing, I do a high thing, or vice versa, But that's definitely a possibility with that group.
And so that is, you guys don't have anything recorded, or it's kind of in the beginning stages.
I believe you can
Is that what you're saying?
on the Facebook page. There's a few tracks you can check out.
Oh, you guys have some stuff.
I believe so.
Dave, why don't you pull
What
it
is
up
the
and
name
let's
of this
play a little-
project?
Incessant Collapse.
Incessant Collapse. How do you spell that for Dave, who might be dyslexic?
Who is dyslexic?
Who is
I
dyslexic?
kid. Dave's like, what the fuck?
Okay, so it's INNC.
INCE
Dyslexic.
No, that's a tough word.
SSANT, and then Collapse.
Find it there, Dave? Now, on these recordings, are you on these recordings?
I am not on any of these recordings that have been done with the band so far.
These are just type of rough.
Yeah, this is tracks they did, I believe, 2 years ago. I'm not sure. I have no idea what's available. So, I mean, I just
Well,
gotta
Dave,
check
read
out.
some tracks and let's check
All
out
right,
a track.
They got 3 here: Void in Reality, Chimera, and Autonomous Oblivion.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to hear right now before we go into Loco Roundup, and then we'll leave off tonight listening to the last Band Death song?
I'm a big fan of Autonomous Oblivion.
Well, let's do it.
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
No, I mean,
Autonomous Oblivion.
Well, that was once again a side project you've been working on. You weren't actually in that song, but you know how to play it.
Yeah, now I know
There
how
you
to
go.
play it.
And that was who again?
That was Incessant Collapse. That song was Autonomous Oblivion.
Oh,
I don't know, what do you want me to go further with it?
was there a show was that show confirmed? Is that something we can let out of the?
No,
thing?
nothing is confirmed. yet
Nothing.
with that,
Okay.
so.
Okay. So that's still a work in progress. But hopefully hear them coming in soon. Dave, are you looking at me or something?
I mean, when I know, I will let you guys know.
Definitely,
immediately.
we will announce it for you. Dave, are you gonna run the sweeper, or does Dave run the sweeper?
I don't know what's going on. He wasn't having me listen to anything. I was just kind of like, oh, here I am. And
Well,
what am I doing?
You want to run it then?
I'm trying to, Dave. Yeah, so here we go. 1,
I love technology.
2, 3.
The local
Hey,
roundup
I did
with
it!
Morgan on the Metal Experience.
You gotta turn it down a little bit.
Bow, bow.
You gotta turn it down a little bit more. There we go.
All right. Well, here we go. Black Hour, that band from Pakistan that we are the official Chicago promoters for. And, of course, we are now the new video promoters for in the United States.
Heyo.
They came out with a video last week for Salvation, and it's a radio acoustic version, so you can check it out now. We did post it on our Facebook page yesterday or sometime over the weekend. I don't
That video's
remember.
on our Facebook. Oh,
It's on our Facebook page. I asked Greg to put it on the website, so that should be up very shortly.
Hopefully, if I'm able to hook up with Greg on Friday or Saturday, we can get
Figuratively,
that up
not
on our website.
literally.
Literally and figuratively.
Never We See, we did see Tim this past
Tim.
weekend. Hi, Tim. It was nice seeing you.
Tim
Never We
Scarecrow.
See is looking to help raise money for his upcoming album that he's looking to raise $12,000 for. Indiegogo, check it out, Never We See. There are some awesome prizes that he's offering for those that donate a good sum of money.
Including tattoos. on his
$1,000,
person.
I believe, gets you a your name or something on his body, and then if you do $2,000, you get a portrait.
A portrait of yourself on his body. That's
Imagine
insane.
that.
Insane.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
definitely. And he's now selling women's merch, so definitely check that out on their Facebook, and they have a website, so they've got everything listed up there.
Which is all linked from their Facebook. Never
Yeah,
We See.
absolutely. Congrats to As King. They just got endorsed and sponsored by Affliction Clothing Line,
Nice.
so big steps coming for them. We had
big
some-
steps.
Well, I mean,
Big
it's
things, big things.
We were going through bands that have been on our show over the past 2.5 years. So, bands, keep us posted on your upcoming shows. There is actually a list that we have of bands that we still haven't seen for
have
everybody
been
that
on our show?
have come on. So, please keep us posted on those, because we definitely want to make it out to everybody that's been on our show. You know, keep following everything that's going on with you. We did see some bands that had departed and disbanded is the word that I meant to say.
But also with the bands, also have them keep us updated
Absolutely.
with new CDs and
yeah,
releases
absolutely.
and stuff
We want to
going
announce
on.
everything. We just found out that as of last week, Home of the Brave have decided to call it quits. Those guys were
Which
fucking
sucks.
awesome. They said that they'd be probably playing one last show, so hopefully that happens, because we'd love to still see them. But we really wish that those guys would have stayed together. They were awesome. We did find out with our search that Betrayer, the Brutal Betrayer, changed their name. And they have a new album coming out. They are now called Biothea. Biothea.
Maybe. That's, I don't know.
I think it's Biothea.
Those guys are badass, by the way.
They are awesome. So I know that Betrayer recorded at the Nook. I'm pretty sure that they're probably recording. Last time I heard that they were going to be recording at the same place, but definitely check that out. It's spelled Beothiah. Check that out. That's their new page. Betrayer is now named Biothea. Depremacy is looking for a drummer. Thanks to Scars of Armageddon for pointing that out last week to us. Hatestorm Annihilation still needs a bass player. I know they've got some big shows still coming up this year, so definitely check them out. Return to Flesh still looking for a bass player. And, of course, Biomimic is still looking for a keyboardist. Lead guitarist and drummer is wanted. Lead guitarist for an unnamed folk metal band and a drummer for Lord of the Drunken Pirate Crew.
Nice.
Must be able to have your own, be able to bring your own gear to practice. Don't have like a felony record. You know, no hardcore drug use. you know, the basics. And must be able to tour if necessary, so definitely check out Tim from Pitch Black Productions if you're interested in that. And then last, we've got some shows coming up at Another Hole in the Wall in Steer that are looking for bands still to play. Starting with this coming Friday, My Heart to Fear with Blood of the Martyrs and Evelyn. They still need one hardcore metal band. They still need bands to play on Valentine's Day, February 14th, the Valentine's Day Massacre show with Beyond the Shore and Assassins. There's no pre-sale, just a bunch of bands playing that night. On February 27th, American Head Charge is playing with Righteous Vendetta and Catharsis.
Catharsis.
They need one more metal and punk.
I wasn't
metal
looking.
and
I'm just
rock
trying to
band.
think of. I know you butchered that.
Coming up is the Summer Slaughter Battle of the Bands and All Stars Battle of the Bands. 2 great tours happening this summer. So they are doing the Summer Slaughter Battle of the Bands February 28th. They need 9 metal and death metal bands for that. Hey, Beyond Death.
Hey.
March 1st, All Stars Battle of the Bands. They need 9 metalcore and hardcore bands for that. I heard this year for both of those tours, it's for a spot to play on the whole tour.
Oh, really?
So I don't know if
That's an
that's
upgrade.
true or not. Maybe it's only for All Stars. It's an all tour. Summer Slaughter might be just either Milwaukee or Chicago date, but definitely a great opportunity. There are some awesome bands that get announced on both tours. And then Blue Felix needs 4 metal and rock bands to play March 8th. So definitely check that out. But as you can see,
March 8th. Aren't we going to be busy March 8th? Or was it March 9th?
March 9th.
Oh, March 9th.
So as you can see, we changed local roundup still. We are just doing a more...
Oh, yep. Pause that.
I
There
don't
we
know
go.
what that was. A more condensed version. We are no longer really saying shows in the area just
8
because
million shows.
we are worldwide and we don't want to confuse people.
Worldwide, baby.
And we're rebroadcast. MHX Radio has moved our time slot on Saturdays now from 2 to 6. We are back to back with Kimmy's Metal Deli, and she actually just posted today that she'll be back with new shows starting February 3rd. Good for her. She had some technical difficulties, so she does apologize for that. But new shows of the Metal Deli coming soon, February 3rd. Definitely check it out. And from Saturdays from 2 to 6, our show and Kimmy's show is on MHX Radio.
And both of those and links, her show and links to MHX Radio, you can all find on themetalexperience.com under the affiliates page.
Yeah, absolutely. We do have everything posted for every band that's been on our show with all the shows, with links to every unsigned band pick of the week that Luco's had, and all the updates. So you can
And
definitely
every single band that's been on the show.
That's
so
what I
very
said.
soon I will put I will put Beyond Death on the Metal Experience website. So
Yeah.
there you'll be on there with links to your Facebook page and or websites.
For sure.
All that good stuff.
So everything's up there, including the events that we'll be attending. There's a few that we've decided that we're going to be attending. And once again, to the bands that we've had on our show, the bands that are still coming on our show coming up. We are booked pretty far in advance, so we definitely still want to hear all your updates, all your album releases, upcoming shows, so we can make it out to your shows. But of course, make the announcements for if you're looking for a certain band member, if you've got a CD coming out, or if you're just looking to put together shows. We do sponsor, promote, all that fun stuff. So if you've got
Heyo.
stuff that you want us to pass out at shows, metalexperience@yahoo.com.
Or
You can
if
hit
you
us up on
want-
Facebook.
Us to come out to your show, sponsor, and pass out some free swag and stuff.
Yeah.
Hit up the Metal Experience at themetalexperience.com.
All right. Well, John, one more time. What are the upcoming dates and where can people find Beyond Death?
And all your swag and all that good shite.
So far, like I said, March 9th, we're playing at the Exit with No Conviction. It's a free show. I can't emphasize that enough. It's free.
Free.
But you have to be 21.
Yeah,
21
you gotta be
over, yeah.
21. Sorry, kids. After that, we do have a show booked in November 29th. For the
What?
Yes. It's be the Toys for Tots show up at the Metal Grill with the NYDM Toys for Tots event. That will be November 29th. So that's quite a ways away. And that's about all we have booked right now. After the Exit show, we're just going to try to focus on recording and get all that taken care of.
And where can people find everything Beyond Death, buy merch, all that fun stuff?
Of course, if you're at a show, you can get all of our merch. We still have some CDs available, shirts available. We will have stickers and other things coming in the future. We're on Facebook, we're on Bandcamp, Reverb Nation, all those fun sites. You can track us down. So yeah, just check it out, and as long as you check all that stuff out, you can stay up to date on what's going on with the band.
All right, and with that, we've got one last song to play for Beyond Death. What is that last track?
And before we go into that, John, I want to thank you for coming
Oh,
out on
yes,
this extremely
absolutely.
cold night to be on the show with us. I hope it wasn't disappointing for you. I don't
had
know
a
why
lot
it
of
would
fun.
be. Hey-o.
Well, this last song is called "Gods of the Sea."
Gods
So-
of the Sea.
So if you like Vikings, this song's for you.
So definitely check out Beyond Death. Check out Anomalous. And what was your other side project called again?
Incessant Collapse.
Spell that one for me.
INCESSANTCOLLAPSE.
Woo woo. And definitely check out themetalexperience.com. We're here every week on Tuesdays from 9 to... Oh, wait. 8 to 10. Our old time slot was 9 to 11. We're here 8 to 10 every Tuesday, and we're rebroadcasted on MHX Radio and Rock Mauritius Radio. That was it. And all that you can find on themetalexperience.com. All links to everything metal and everything promoting the scene and fucking awesome shit. But one more time, John, I want to say thank you for coming out. And what was the last track we have?
Gods of the Sea. I say, if you like Vikings, I guess you'll dig this song.
Woo woo. Beyond Death.